Imagine somebody earning less than 100,000 every month for 20 days. And he has to travel from his own house. He lives in a personal house at Ota to Ikeja every day. In fact, most times I was wondering his energy. Wake up 4 o'clock. Imagine waking up 4 o'clock to travel from Ota to Ikeja here every day and go back. It was really tasking. And yet it was less than 100,000. It was 70,000. It was when they even increased it. When you started, maybe a bit 20,000. I don't know how much was there. At 13. Oh, you started with 13 anyway. So now, when he finally resigned, they have to say, okay, take a little money to clear off. Okay, out of that money, let's invest here. I think we invested 2 point something million. I can't remember. Let's just say 2 million plus. All right. And on the 29th happened to be the first 1 month. Was it complete 1 month really? So that many days left? You just decided to. Okay, there was 5 days to make it exactly 1 month, but at least on the 29th, made a withdrawal of 100 CLFi, CLFi token. Now, of course, by the time it got to the exchange, we had I think 99 of the CLFi because of uh, the because of the charges that had to take place. Now it got 99 in the Coinbase, exchange. Coinbase is an exchange, one of the marketplace where we sell, where we buy and sell cryptocurrencies. Are we together? So in case somebody just say, what is Coinbase? Coinbase is an exchange. An exchange is the marketplace online where we do buying and selling of cryptocurrencies. Okay, so whatever cryptocurrency you are earning, you check one of the marketplace that will be suitable for your sale and you sell it over there. So we did that, and of course it was going at one CLFi was going at $2.02. I think as at the time we were selling.
So it at 1 billion.
Oh, for the naira, yes, naira of course was 1,300. Now it's more than that. Now another thing about cryptocurrency is that same day, I helped my brother Felix here to convert his dollar to naira. We actually did that at 1,355. But the same day, by the time you were selling your own, it has dropped to this, but it's going up again now. But because the whole story short, let's say at the end of the day, I think you got 245,000. 245,000. So you better listen. That is what somebody asked me during the week. What is the disadvantage, the risk factor? I said, well, this particular one is almost like 0.1 risk factor. This one. But other cryptocurrency, I would say 50-50 or 100% risk. There are parts of cryptocurrency we gamble. From the one, just want to gamble this. But this one is almost next to zero risk because it's a platform that's already doing well and all of that. All right, now, somebody was earning less than 70,000 naira. I don't even know when they increased it to 70,000. Probably it was maybe 5 years ago. I don't know. Okay, they were not afraid. It was very, very recent. So that means it was earning 50,000 for more than a decade. Now let's do the mathematics. I'm happy that it's open enough because some people don't want it to talk. 50,000 naira. You see why workers must steal?
I was stealing.
Because you must steal. Most and people say, let me speak this way in this language for those who understand. Say, what it simply means that if you want against stealing in the community, also make sure there is no avenue for a great silence. That means everybody has gone to the farm, nobody is at home. Then the rascal one will look for goats to thief because nobody is within the community at that time. So what are we saying? Most time when we say we don't want staff to steal, also ask yourself, are you paying your staff well? Because there's a level you pay because of the pressure from his own home. He will touch what he's not supposed to touch. Is it justifiable? No, but that's what happens. The reality we face. Are we together? Hmm? Somebody say, God forbid. My mentor will say, God forbid, but life permits. It happened. All right. So imagine 50,000 times 12 months. How many is that? 600K times, let's say, 10 years. That's 6 million. Is that correct? 600K times 10. Which can be no? I don't understand. I do mathematics small. So imagine any 6 million naira legitimately for a decade. And how much is transportation from Ota to Ikeja? I'm telling you why the person must touch waiting not belong to them. So if you really even put transportation into this thing of 50,000 every month, the 50,000 is gone. It's gone. All right. So, but then, like I said, we are not justifying any form of selling, but at the same time, that is not what we want to look at. I want to look at how much it was earning in a year. And you have to feed family, you have to take care of that. Now, for that 10 years or 20 years of his working experience, he never went to the gym because there was never a time to go to the gym.
I did not know Costain.
It was one way because they always get home by 11 p.m. Almost getting home by 11 p.m. every day. His energy was something else. I must commend him for that. Now, where are we going now? This same person now put 2 million plus in this particular crypto that I'm sure is so practical. Anybody who missed this, he just simply, I don't know how to describe you. He said you don't have money at all. If that's all you have, I beg you put it in here. All right. If we have this in the last 3 years, this will not even be holding meeting here. We'll be holding it at Radisson. We'll have money to pay for it. Now, this into the same business with the calculation we have demonstrated is he just earned his first 1 month. He did this account April. Was it April? This May? April, yeah. Before April runs out, 5 days at the end of April, into April. April 18. Are you serious? Okay. Now, he has earned, let's okay, the first 1 month earned 245,700. So multiply this by 12 months. Please let me do that. Let's look at. Who is that? I like that. 2 million. Add 700, very important. That is a lot of money. 2,948,400 in 1 year. Now let's multiply that by 10 years. At least we are doing 10 years of this. 29,484,000. You see power of cryptocurrency. This is without adding nothing. We are not even looking at what about the crypto goes up. Somebody say, why is buy if it comes down? This format, it will be difficult to come down because of the format we are using on this particular one. And number two, why it will be difficult to come down less than $2 because we are into what they call the bull run season. The bull run season is where the whole market is bubbling. Everybody seems to be making profit. Even the most stupid person in the crypto space is also making something. Are we together? In every business, there's always a time like that. It's like harvest time. When it's harvest season, everybody eats corn and all of that. So once that happens, it's going to be explosive. So imagine selling hundreds by $2, whereby if it becomes $5, what will now happen? This will be what? $500. If you multiply this by the current money, it will be no less than about 700K. So this money is not going to be static. If during this dip of the Bitcoin, this came down. Now, it came down from $2.01. Now it's going back to about 0.3. Let me check. I think I've seen that. I don't want to refresh because I don't know MTN network is no longer strong enough the way it used to be. So if you there's some site that's no longer carrying unlike before. So it's when I'm at home, I enjoy my network. But this is the coin we are talking about. This is it in the market. So if you look at it, 2.028. This is almost like 2.3 cent that people are selling. You can say 2.024. So if we say from 2.01 is going up again because Bitcoin 2 is experiencing upsurge. Bitcoin came down to $59,000 some days ago. You can see it's getting green again. So it's about to pick up again. Now we were expecting Bitcoin to dip up to $52,000 because after every halving happens once in 4 years, Bitcoin always dip. It's like something retrieve and get set like a friction in the plane and pick up in the air. We were expecting for it to dip to $52,000, but that has not happened. So it seems that it's even beating all the analysts, the best analysts to it. So Bitcoin might do wonder this year. And of course, we're expecting from now till May 2025 for Bitcoin to hit $100,000. All right. Are you expecting that? We want it to hit that because once that happens, then imagine where this particular coin will be. Now, what is the tokenomics? Those of you that like to use maybe English in cryptocurrency, tokenomics of this particular CLFi is very simple. Okay. In the past, what we have done with crypto or the crypto project we have done is that all of us are mining this particular crypto or we are minting the particular crypto. Then all of us want to go into the market at the same time and offload and cash out big money and be singing hallelujah. But now we never really get to enjoy that flavor because none of us was going to the market to buy. We were all meeting somewhere and waiting to just offload. And of course, that happened to Zenith actually, that when Zenith was listed at $1, all of us started offloading what we have been meeting over the time. The something started what? Going down, dipping. All right? So that is very simple. Mathematics is very simple marketing talk. When everybody is selling, what happened? Even tomato those days in the market, there are times you get to the market, they say, everybody is selling tomato today. And those who are buying are very skillful. So they come in the morning, they price a basin of tomato for, let's say, for 2,000 naira. And when the person say bring money, they say, okay, we are coming. They go again. Maybe 2 or 3 hours, they come when they notice that the market seems to be flooded with tomato. They say tomato, they price the money for 2,000 naira, they reduce it to 1,500. And if you don't quickly sell, you may end up even selling at 1,000. And of course, the next move is always that the next market, all the women will decide that they're not going to the market. Only the wise ones still come to the market with tomato, and those will not say hi. Because now the scarcity demands that the price must what? Must go up. So it's very simple. Now, in this particular format, what we are doing with CLFi is that we go and buy. Now, this is what it is. So this is what we have been training everyone on, and we want you to see that. Now, the package that Mr. OZ got is this. Now, he bought a meeting machine of 550 euro, which is an empty machine. That is just like an ant mining machine of Bitcoin. Let's this way, please. Thank you. God bless you. You're welcome. That is just like the ant mining machine of Bitcoin. For those who were mining Bitcoin those days. Okay? Now, you make a purchase of 550 euros, over $600, to buy an empty machine or a meeting machine to meet a particular cryptocurrency. Now remember, this is just a meeting machine. You have not actually invested. So this is just like clearing your farmland, but you never planted anything on the farm. Are we together? So that you have bought this one doesn't mean that you have invested. So if you want to be stupid, you just say, I'm not doing again. You have lost that money. Have you ever done this ajo with people, with those who do daily ajo, those girls? If you are going to be doing a job of 1,000, Felix, are you here with us? You are going to be doing a job of 1,000 naira per day. Do you know the first one that you give is their own?
Yes.
You remember that? It's nothing like say tomorrow I change my mind. Okay, no problem. Bye bye, sir. The 1,000 you put yesterday is gone. There's nothing like say bring that one. No, no, no. And that's the rule. Okay. So the rule of mining, of minting, is that you have acquired a machine. This machine could have been exported to you for you to keep in your house and be minted, but you don't have all the facility to power it. And if even though you have, it's going to cost you more because electricity and all of that. So it's even safer that you are allowed to be on the control server or a central server with the company, and you just meet your connect. The next thing you are going to do, or he did, was that you're not going to the market, get 1,100 euro from your pocket now. You went to the market. Which market? The one we just show you at Coinbase, one of those exchanges. There are about 3 exchanges that you can get this thing at the moment. We have a Coinbase, we have a Bitmart, we have a Zmesh. I don't pronounce these things so crazy. There are about 4 of them. Bank, God bless you. Bank is there. I don't like using any of these because is ERC ERC 20 applicable. So, and they take more charges when you are sending. Okay. All right. So because I've sent what they call the CLFi from Bitman to our back office, and so much money was taken. I think about 10 of CLFi. I felt that was too much. Meanwhile, when you are transferring from Coinbase to the back office, they don't take more than 2. All right, so that is cheaper and it's better because it's on the Polygon network Matic. Now, so we went to the market and spent 1,100 euro to purchase token. You see it now. It's not like before where you are waiting for one spirit, one ghost to come and buy in the market so that your coin in the wallet can get value upward. Are we getting that? This one, both you within the community and every other person outside the community are participating in the growth of the assets. Does that look like our nation? So you can tell now why Naira is not gaining value. All right? Because we are not exporting enough goods for people to actually buy and get all of those things. So most of the time is we're only consuming. Of course, that is weakening our what? Currency. Remember the definition of currency? The first definition of currency is what? It's an agreement. Are we together? And of course, we are talking about central currency, like in every nation. The second definition, or we discussed that one last week, is that is by what? A decree of a particular authority or government within a geographical location, and you have to respect that, whether you like it or not, because that's a decree. But in cryptocurrency, we talk about the democratization of currency, because it's more of an agreement than what? A decree. Are you seeing the two now? So you can actually print your own money, I print my own money. But wherever the money is by a decree, it's only the government that prints it, and they ask you to save the money that they are printing. Are you getting that? And I said last week how a present governor of Edo State raised an alarm during Buhari that 60 billion naira was created more, of which they denied it, but the effect is glaring now before us. Even right now, if you check some new Naira note, you will see the present governor signature on that. That shows to you, secretly, they are still printing more. So fighting Bury the chain, fighting Binance is not actually the solution. It's just shying away from the real thing, try to fight external forces. It's like somebody refusing to address the thing within his home and fighting this person that came to report that his wife, they see the wife with another man. Instead of him to address the matter within the house, he's fighting the person who gossip in his own conclusion. Are we together? So understand how money works. So when they did that and they said Naira came down, everybody was not jubilating. Remember with Felix, we discussed this. I was laughing. I said, it's because they don't understand this thing works. It's not going down anywhere because it has to be organic or it's fake. Forget it. You cannot massage it to growth and you think that's going to change anything. Now, because all of us are involved in both in buying and selling, the coin remains strong. Since I knew this CLFi since early this year, I knew when it was $1.9 with our eyes open. It's climbing, it's climbing. Now, a lot of you are knowing it now when it's $2. Very soon, we'll now be discussing what? On $3. So by the time it's $3, for my brother who actually prints 100 CLFi monthly, it simply means it's going to be what? 300 what? Dollars. And if you multiply this by today 1,000, I think 350 now, or if it's not more than that, Naira. Please let me check that. Let's see how much that could be. Thank you so much. Don't miss my class again, Madam M. I would like to be having you. I like the way you are really moving fast. 400 and what? 405K. Now, for somebody who earned last month 245,000, can actually move to this in the next 1 month. Are you seeing that? So there's no actually ceiling to how much he can earn. Now that he has already invested, his prayer is that the coin should be going up in value. You that have not invested, you now be praying the coin should remain where it is or even come down. Yeah. So that what you are spending to buy is like house divided against itself. You see the beauty of cryptocurrency. So the earlier you actually come here, quickly grab the opportunity, the better for you. Now I'm going to show you my account, for example. Now, of course, when I want to do, I don't always do small one. I'm still coming for these two big ones, but I started with this. Now, my investment in buying the machine alone is 2,200 euro. Now, let's calculate. Because there's nothing we're asking you to do here that we don't do even much more. €2,200. That is 2,363. But no, when I'm doing it, I just do it round figure. Okay, let's do 2,365 because of we definitely have some charges. Please let me multiply this to Naira. 1,350. Let's see how much I use in buy the machine. 192,750. Imagine this was what it cost me to buy empty machine. Remember what I taught you? If I stop at this level, I've lost 3 million naira in this present day economy. See the way it is? So whatever risk I'm asking you to take, I'm taking it in far greater form. This is even more than all the money that Mr. Oz invested in buy the machine alone. Now, because of the mathematics that we're following, I have a capacity that I must feel if I must enjoy this particular investment. And my capacity is how much? $4,400. It's all the euros. Now, also let's check that to be very sure. Okay, 4,400 euros. Okay, that's 4,730. Now let's look at 4,730 multiplied by 1,350. 6,385,500. Okay, now let's add it to this plus 4 million. Sorry, is that 3 million? Where's my discalculation? Okay, 3,192,750. So how much is that? 9,578,250. That is approximately what? Okay, thank God you know that. So this is my current investment in what I'm asking you to do. You see why I will not listen to anybody who wants to put 100,000 naira and is telling me he doesn't have time. How can you be so broke and be so proud at the same time? Somebody called me, got my number from Facebook, and he was asked me about the business. I was explaining myself and all of that for 2-3 days. She was even doing the workout. I was talking with me. I gave my time. At the end of the day, was that if I start with, can I start with 100 euro? I said, keep your money. Because I know the way they behave. Imagine from France, you want to start with 100 euro. Before you know, now be spoiling my name all over internet. I send them 100 euro, because that's what they call it, many of them. I cannot make anything from it. When the money cannot even buy the machine that want to print the coin, which business do you even open with 100 euro anywhere in the world? Which stuff? Even pure water business now is even difficult to use 100 to start. So this is how to invest. Remember when I did Zenith, I told people I did 50,000 euro package, which was at 5 million then. That's about 70 million right now. And I have no regret. In 1 year, this is the way to make money in cryptocurrency faster. All those ones you are saying, they're not the test water with too less. Let me do one that. See, is it that you believe in the investment, you don't believe? Don't even waste 1 naira. Are you getting it? So that is why I am not a promoter of Ponzi. If it's not going to be okay, don't even test it with 10,000 naira. Say, let's put money you can afford to lose. It shows that you don't really believe in the project. Don't even do it. Okay? If you believe it, just step forward. And for those of you that have 2 pound, please, good news for you. In case you don't have money, you are thinking of, where will I put this money together to invest in this platform? Your 2 pound, you can move your 2 pound from your K meeting to your normal app. From there, the company will take it from you at 1 cent. One 2 pound equals to what? 1 cent. Are you with me? So if you have 100,000 2 pound, that is about 1,000 what? Euro. So from there, you can actually purchase that empty machine easily. Remember, those of you bought 2 pound, you have been rewarded. So that 2 pound is just like a free money for you. So for, that was how I was able to purchase my 2,200. I didn't have to, have so much issue with that. Okay, now, where are we again? So let's go back to this. Now for Mr. OZ, he's already making a withdrawal and he has started minting again. You mint how many coins per day now? 4. So one go into the repurchasing section and 2 into the withdrawal. This the W means that this one you can withdraw. That 60% of what you mint on a daily basis you can actually withdraw. If you look at his own history, every day he's withdrawing. he's piling them up. So at the end of the month, now somebody was in less than 70k, could make it 145,000. I don't have to steal from the government. Now he has time for himself. He wakes up at the time in life. He now go to the gym so that this big belly can get 6 packs. All right, that is actually the beauty of money. Money means what? Freedom. Until your money gives you freedom, you are not free here. You are still a slave to money. I hope you know that. All right, this is the definition of what? Passive income. You are flying, you are anywhere, the money is still dropping because you've already done your investment. Now, the one I forgot to tell is that the 1,100 euro that he invested in purchasing CLFi from the market is his money. At the end of 2 years and a half of his staking, because this is actually what we are doing. Staking is the new language for what? Fixed deposits in the traditional banking system. So at the end of 2 years and a half, that 1,100 euro worth of token will be released back to him. So the only money that you would have even think, okay, you have lost is buying that machine.
By that time.
And there's no way CLFi will be less than $10. Imagine CLFi is now $10 then. And how many coins did he buy to keep? 708 CLFi. Imagine in 2.5 years from now, we don't want to even exaggerate. 708 times $10. Because the way it's going, it will hit another. All right, this can even happen during this, what they call it, during this bull run. But we don't want to exaggerate. Let's even say, give it 2 years and a half. This will buy money what? $7,080. Imagine this will just be extra money for him. Because from what we calculated, in 1 year or 2 months, he has made all his capital back. And he still have 1 year plus to enjoy. That one, I don't know why I always forget to find out how we used to reply. I think I used to buy more licenses if you want to, but we'll still find more of that. Now, let me log out from here and show you one of my accounts that I did with my family name. Sorry. Okay. Please don't mean this business. Meanwhile, before I don't want to forget, I remember I also recommended a token for you guys to buy. What's the name of the token? Tom. That is the Telegram what? Token. So some of you bought, some of you have not bought. And Telegram came down to 4 point something dollar during the week. And now it's over $5 again, $5.7. This coin will do wonders. This is not network marketing. I told you even if it's 20, just buy and keep. So the one I told you, we invested about 10 million so that you see how it works. Now, so I invested 2,318 CLFi token. Remember last week I was having 84% here. I told people I was going to close it up. So I closed it up here because I didn't want to be minting, but it's still okay. At least I mint withdrawable token, 8 withdrawable token every day. You see that? Now I mint more than that. So all the token minted in 2 weeks is 165. So I have 99. If I want to withdraw, I could make the money you just made. You see? In any developed or civilized nation, especially Israel, their generals don't stay at the back the way our own generals do during war. During war, Israel generals go in the front. So the recruits and all of the copper, they follow them. That's why they always decorate them specially. But you know our general in this place, they send the recruit forward. They stay in the office with big tummy. They don't even do push up any longer. So in the crypto space, the way I like to do it, and this is one of the reasons I am against Ponzi any day, anytime. If I mistakenly put leg on Ponzi and I realize, I'll quickly blow alarm. Everybody stop. I made a mistake. Because anything what I want to do, I will bring out my chest to the front first. And I will do bigger than any other person that is following me in the space. So imagine 2 weeks, I could be cashing out 245,000 naira every 2 weeks. 245 times 2, please. Let's check that. And let's just so that we know. 245, okay. That is even small. But now this is what it is. If I mint 8 token per day times 30 days, how many is that? 240 what? Token. Multiply this by $2.3. Let's get that. Because what you have seen, because I started with 7 token. Yeah. 240 times 2.03, please.
487.
Okay. 400 and what? $87 times 1,350.
657,000.
Because I know so. 6 what?
57,000.
57,000. Okay.
720.
Just take the 720. We can give you that one. Maybe use that one and say what? Tight. So this is actually my salary for doing this investment every month at the level where the coin is right now in the market. 54,000. So if we multiply that by 12, how many is that? Let's multiply this by 12. Without exaggerating, 654,000 by 12. 6 million plus about 7 million plus 654 times 12. 7 million. 8 what? 48,000. This will be out in 1 year. All things be what? Equal, without the coin going beyond DEX. You can see we are not joking. So which business you are going to do with almost 10 million, you are sure of this profit without spending extra money on utility? You are not paying NEPA bills. Because any business you open, physical business with this amount, you know the kind of NEPA bill you pay in that kind of neighborhood. And the tax and all manner of tax, triple tax, especially if you are in Lagos, and all of that. This is what you get, whether you sleep, you decide to wake up, whatever it is, you will still end this one. Nothing will stop it. As long as this word remains, that Christ has not come, this money will drop. Now, let's do a little bit projection of $5. 240 token monthly multiplied by what? $5 is equals to how much? How much is that? How much dollar? 240 times 5? 0, 20. 1 what? 1,200 multiplied that by 1,350. In 1.620. So by the time I multiply this by 12, in case it happens, so we've done the reach the 10 million with that.
19
million. Oh, really?
Yes.
Are you serious? Okay. 19 million naira. Leave that one. No, sir, I like giving you change. I'm very generous. You know that one. This is the reason we make money in crypto, and people wonder whether you have done rituals. This is the side of crypto that you can calculate with practical approach without regret. There are other parts of cryptocurrency that we what? We gamble. But this is something you are sure of, and this is going to be the outcome. Like I said, your prayer will only be let it go up in value. Why must it go up in value? The mechanism we are approaching. You see, as all of your eyes are getting open now, you are ready to invest. You are ready, and now once you are investing, you must go to the market and buy. Once you are buying, what happens to the coin? It must go up. Me that put 10 million, there's no way I can just sell 10 million in 1 month. No. You see that now? So I'm selling a little piece of my own. But when I want to buy, I buy more. When you want to buy, you buy more. So the coin must experience some upsurge. And especially, we are in the best of time in cryptocurrency business, the bull run season. So it must go up. It will go up more than it will come down. Understand that. Your prayer can't even stop that. That is how it's programmed. The person that programmed cryptocurrency, Bitcoin especially, and the blockchain technology finished and threw the key into the river. So himself cannot even change it. It's too late. All right? That's why you see that the House member was talking that even America fought it. They have to comply. Even Nigeria, we are for them. We have to comply. Because you can't ban what you didn't create. Are we together? You can't argue with electricity. Just use it to your advantage. That's what blockchain technology is. So this is the business we'll be trying to introduce to you. So imagine me putting 2,318. Now let's trust God that in the next 2 years and a half, at the end of my staking, that CLFi becomes what? $10. Multiply that because they will release my 2,318 for me. How many would that be? 10 times this. 2,318 times $10. Please let me do that. 2,318 times 10. 23,180. Well, we don't know where Naira will be that time. Whether it will go up or it will remain wherever it is. What is your problem? Why do you want to be 5,000? This is our nation. Okay, let's even leave Naira. Let's leave Naira the way they did because this government is not even giving us assurance that they can only massage the Naira. So let's leave Naira whatever it is. Let's multiply by 1,350 times 1,350.
That's 1 million.
31 293. So now also understand that within 1 year 3 months, okay, let's say 1 year 6 months, you already made all your capital, everything you put in the business back from your monthly income. So that means the 1 year and maybe 2 months you have left is just for you to flex as the money can just the chop because you have nothing to lose any longer. You have gained all your capital back in 1 year, 3 months or 6 months. So imagine at the end of the 2 years and have expiration, you have your coins released, the one you bought with your money. Remember, you're the one that went to the market to buy. So it's not their own. Of a necessity, the system will vomit them because at the end of 2 years and a half. Now you now still have to cash out over 30 million from this. Yes. Yes. Now another one I quickly need to bring to our notice, because some of you will want to stake for 1 year or 2 years. Please don't. I won't say don't do that if that's what you want. If you are too scared to do, but understand that you will not get the reward that we are getting. All right, we are meeting to full capacity. So if you do 1 year, that is 12 months. Your own might be 40% that you are meeting, where we are doing 100%. I don't know the calculation. So if you are doing the 2 years, 24 months, maybe it might be 60%. So it's the 2 years and a half, which is supposed to be 3 years. But the 3 years is already cutting downward. So when you get to where you are adding the content, you just say maximum. So that's the only one that is 100% meeting capacity. Are you with me? So if you are too skeptical, do 12 months. That's why there's an option for you. They are not forcing you to do maximum. But if you get logical like us to do, we do maximum. All die and die. That's where we believe. I told you that if you want to do something, do. If you don't want to do, just leave it. All right? You have no money to waste, whether it's 1,000 naira. Are we together? Snake na snake, there's no small snake. Say make it bite and make just bite too small, no? It's as the big ones as poisonous as the small one. Are we together? All right, so that is where it is. So mark my distance now, my 99. By in the next 7 days from tomorrow, so you are going to see this increase, and I'm not touching it on the end of May. End of May to be 1 month, like 2 weeks, and I want to really full. Because I can't be cashing that 500,000 now. If I want to cash, I'll let it be 1 million. So I'll just pack it and take it to my normal app and keep them there. So let it reach 1 million. That's what's good for us. Yes, sir. Your question and what's the time? No, sir. That would be wayo now. Too much wayo. People are giving you free food. No, you can only use to buy the machine. You cannot use to buy CLFi. All right. Then if you have somebody in your team, you can sell to the person. Let's say you have registered somebody in your team and he wants to buy the machine, you can sell your euro to the person. Okay. What we're asking them to do is that they should help us. That's what I just said now. Transferable to somebody in your team for now. But I've raised the motion. You know, you are in my constituency, so I speak. I speak for you. Yes, I've not checked that one. I've not checked that one. You can send to you because I know the one I've sent to you. I'm the one that have not received it. I have not asked you to send it back. You know, I sent to you. I believe that is possible. But the one that I want them to do is the cross border. Even if you are not in my team, maybe you are in the NS team now, any of those leaders, we can sell the token or voucher across boards. They restricted that, but we want them to correct that. Just is in your team. Yes, you can send to me. Yes, and we've not practicalized it because we're waiting for him. We might, let's even do that. Yes, because that was the problem. We want the one I sent to you, not return my money. So before you chop my money. Okay, we'll practicalize the question is asking now to clear the air on that. If you are my downline, can you send the money back to me? But for me that is offline, I can always send to my downline. We have practiced that already. So we want to see if you can push the money back to me. Will you be good with that practical? Now, if you look at it, if you want to do internal transfer or external withdrawal, this is internal transfer that we are doing. Is UKV, this is where the money is. You see, there are different wallets inside. You must look at the wallet you are sending the money to. If you don't need to different one, then it might not even go. If it goes there, you might not get that money. So this one is there. Now it's asking for my ID. My ID is 274, sorry, 74 780 8589 8589. I will do that. You see, it's bringing up my username. Okay, I'm coming. Please select a downline user. In on gray. See, that is what is not working. It said please select a downline user. So it's only upline that can send to the downline on this. Until they correct it, is part of the things that we have raised the motion that it ought not to be. As long as the same family, we should be able to sell voucher to each other. Remember, we're doing that with Safia coupon.
What about you use the external?
No, this one cannot work with the external. For me to use the external, I'm gonna look for a way to swap it to Euro K. All right. So let me get back to Euro K and see if that is working, because that money will not be allowed to be withdrawn. Now, let me see if the swap is gonna work. Now to this, see, it's not going. It's only promo, because they don't want this money is actually free money. This £2 money. Remember, they've already rewarded us with a normal token. So if they are allowed to cash it, it's not benefiting them. Understand what they are doing with this. Are we together? For those of you that have £2, Charles, be listening. What they are doing is just simple mathematics that all of us do in business. Somebody comes to buy a particular gadget from you, and 2 days after, I say he's no longer interested in that. Maybe bought Samsung, needs Apple. You know, you don't return the money. You don't refund the money. What do? Pick the products you want and swap it. Okay? That is what I thought you will even collect the product back if it's not a perishable goods. But if it's tomato, you cannot just say, madam, don't buy, don't buy. But if it's gadgets like this, you can say, okay, so. So that's exactly what they are doing. The only way it will profit them is when you use the money to buy another product, not to just cash it out. So they don't want you to cash it out.
Sorry, sir.
Yes.
If you go back, you okay. I wanted to buy that. If you see that 41 naira, and then maybe they can send it to locate from that 41 naira.
Euro. You too like naira. You see now, you remove money where you have power.
Yes.
Constant to promotional packages. So not be their fault. The Euro K is where your money should be if you want to withdraw externally. Want to withdraw to external address. That's the place. So when you are in the wrong place, then it's not their fault. You wait for a product on that promo to buy. Now it was the command you gave, they respected. So it's not their fault. Okay? It's not reversible. We've not seen that one reversible, but all of those will be done. When the company is starting to, you find a way to make money, not to waste money. So when you're now strong enough to do so. Anyway, so this is the way it is. Predictably, this is how you can make money daily basis and monthly basis. If you can't still do this one, can't believe this one in crypto, stop coming to our meeting. There's no need coming, because you won't believe any other thing. This one that is so practical like this, if you can't do this one for me, don't tell people you are in crypto, because every other part of crypto, the gamble is heavy. For those of you that have been in the space, you know what we're saying. Every other one is heavy. You just ban job expecting that something will happen. But we are telling you, this is like a company bringing their platform to, they are giving you leverage to create your own wealth. Okay? A company that is licensed with all the licenses that they have. So they giving the platform, make money from us. So if you are not making money, then it's now your fault.